This is what Sisi said about the second bug collapsing and crypto progressing. Listen.
So thank you very much. So Sisi, I want to ask you, so today another American bank collapsed. So what do you think about the financial system in the USA and how that can benefit Bitcoin, for example? Thank you.
I think there is a little bit of relationship, but it's mostly independent. Look, I think the name of the bank is quite interesting. It's called the First Republican Bank, right? So it might not be the last. So, but banking industry are been there for a long time, and when industries get older, they become less efficient. And and banks are supposed to be very high revenue, high profit businesses. But then there's competition, right? So and then whichever bank fails gets bailed out, and then what's the incentive for people not to take risk? The higher risk you take, the higher reward, but also higher rate of failure. But when you fail, you get bailed out. So if there's no risk, people just take more and more risks. So that's from a system perspective, right? It's not to say any single bank is at fault. I typically don't blame the players, but you gotta look at the game. But banks successful or failure doesn't have much to do with crypto or Bitcoin. There is a little bit of relationship, but people store money in banks, and when they couldn't store money in banks, they may look at other avenues, and crypto is one of them. It's not the only one. People from a long time ago, people started buying stocks because people understood that storing cash in the bank is probably one of the worst investments people can make with their money. And those stocks went up, and now the stocks going up and down, and people put it in real estate, people buy gold. Now there's an alternative, which is cryptocurrencies, which in my opinion is one of the best choices, but it has a different set of risk characteristics. But it has a lot of advantages, right? So it's very liquid, it's very easy to carry, it's very easy to transact, and it's limited supply mathematically. It's very easy to verify, it's very transparent, very open, etc. And it's very inclusive, very global. But it's highly volatile, so it's new. It's relatively new. It's been around for like 12, 14 years. So different people prefer different type of assets. It doesn't mean that when one thing has risk, people just come to crypto directly. There's many other choices in between. But I think we should also, from a crypto community perspective, we should not rely our success on failure of others. We should make crypto easier to use, more utilities, more use cases, more adoption, so that we increase the utility value or the usage or the value of crypto. So it's not to say that crypto cannot coexist with banks or with traditional fiat currencies, etc. So many things can coexist. We just got to make what we do better. So so I don't view it as a zero-sum game. And also newer industries, typically the market size are much, much bigger than the traditional ones, right? So Uber's market size should not be measured by taxi market size. Uber can do a lot more. And for crypto, we can now enable a truly global commerce ecosystem. And there can be a lot more that can be done with this new technology. So so I think we shouldn't really tie banks' success or failures to us. To be honest, the more successful the banks are, the better it is for crypto. Because the more everyone is successful in the economy, the more money there is, the more value there is, the more people, the more activity there is, the better it is for everyone. So so that's kind of how I view things.
Great, thanks for that, CZ.